Living proof that not everyone looks great in a beanie. Hi, I'm Sam Mack. It began as an idea around the kitchen table back in 2014 and it's now grown into a nationwide fundraising campaign. Inspired by AFL legend Bec Daniher's fight, the Big Freeze raises millions of dollars each year to support research and those Australians living with motor neuron disease.
Now, this afternoon, a new lineup of stars will don the costumes to take the plunge down the MCG's icy slide. And the fun doesn't end there. Tonight, a special TV event. 10 years of the Big Freeze will celebrate a decade of laughter and belly flops. And joining us live from the MCG is Bec Daniher and one of this year's sliders, Olympic legend Sally Pearson. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you for having us on.
Bec, last night your father Neil was centre stage at the MCG alongside his brothers Terry, Chris and Anthony. I mean, what a beautiful moment. The family obviously so proud of the impact everyone's making on and off the footy field, right?
It was so special seeing the four boys together. You know, Dad was diagnosed back in 2013, so we never thought he would be here. So when we have those opportunities to come together, I mean, they're extra special. But I think when we're talking about impact, for me, it's everyone that's backed us, backed the cause and supported us from the very beginning. It was a wild idea, as you said, around the kitchen table. And the only reason we're still here is because the Australian community are so incredibly generous and they continue to support the cause.
Well, you guys should be so proud. The Big Freeze has invested $97 million into MND research. Phenomenal effort. Bec, tell us what impact that kind of money can have. How does it help?
It helps so much. For me, it creates hope. As I mentioned, Dad was diagnosed over 10 years ago and he was told to tick off the bucket list because there wasn't much we could do. There was no treatments, no cure and really limited research. So that $97 million has been able to bring 15 clinical trials here to Australia in sites right across the nation. So if you're those that are currently battling against MND, this gives them a way to fight back. And through that brings hope. So I think it's just making such an impact. People can't underestimate the power of buying a beanie and donating. Hopefully it's going to be changing the lives of people in the future.
Yeah, because it is simple. It is a simple equation. It just needs money. The more money you have, the more scientists you can pay, and the more scientists who are working on it, the faster there can be a path towards some sort of cure. Sally, you have raced with the entire world watching on, but how are the nerves today as you prepare to face today's slide, you big brave girl?
Big brave girl. Nothing compared to what Flight MND are doing. But yeah, certainly a little bit overwhelmed, really. I have all the emotions going on. I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm scared, I feel honoured. But yeah, it's certainly something that I know what I'm putting myself through, whereas if I run against the best in the world, I don't know the outcome, but I'm sliding down this slide here and I know that I'm going to go into a pool full of icy cold water. So yeah, I don't really know how I'm feeling right now.
I don't know what you're whinging about. It looks quite sunny there in Melbourne for me today. Look, obviously in trying times...
We're still wearing beanies and wearing long sleeves.
In challenging times in Australia, there's one person we turn to for advice, and that's Rhonda Birchmore, obviously. And she said she had advice for sliders, and her advice was you need to take a breath and enjoy the moment. What do you think about that?
I think we need to do a little bit more than just take a breath. I think we need to get out there as quickly as possible.
Well, you'll be good at that part, Sally, because you're good at moving fast. Yeah. So you'll hit the water and then you'll be...
Well, I'm good at jumping as well.
True.
What I'm thinking about doing is I might try and just like scale the water as far as I can go so it doesn't take me that long to get out.
Yeah.
So
well,
that's my tactic.
let us reassure you,
Sally. As far
Sally.
as I can across.
No matter what happens, we can assure you that there will be some slow motion footage close up on your face. So enjoy that today.
Love that. Thank you.
Now, we know the theme for the costumes is rockstar, rocking it out. Any hints? Can you give us any hints, Sally, about how you're going to be dressed this Arvo?
So the thing with my costume is if I give you any hints, you'll get it straight away. It's that iconic. The one thing I can tell you is that I will be wearing a wig.
Oh.
Extra warmth, that's what I'm reading into that. Got nothing to do with the costume. It's all about keeping your hair dry.
Well done, ladies. Very exciting. And this year's motto is don't say, do. Bec, tell us what we can do to get more involved and a little bit about that motto.
Yeah, that's a motto really close to our Daniher's heart. So I think Dad spoke to the Melbourne footy boys a few years ago. He was called the Reverend, so he's always good at telling a tale. So the motto is, when all is said and done, more is said than done. The mark of a person is not what you say, it's what you do. So we're really hoping that the Australian community can join us in doing, and if they're able to donate today, we're trying to reach $3 million target, and we know we can get there. We just need everyone to help us out. So if you're able to, please donate, get a beanie, get around the cause. It's people power that's going to make a difference.
Absolutely.
What a wise man your dad is.
I think, like a lot of people watching, and this is why it's so popular, we all know someone, or we have someone in our circle who's been affected by it. You know, I've lost a friend, Chris Grigg, in South Australia, a legendary man, and my uncle Laurie is currently going through his own battle. So we're all behind you guys, and we're all coming together to make a difference. So big congratulations for the work you've done. Hopefully we're going to crack that 100 million. Thank you, Sally. Good luck today, and thank you so much, Bec, for joining us. Good on you, ladies.
See you later. Thank you.
I can't wait to watch that today.
Great.
It's going to be so much fun. You can watch the Stars take on the Big Freeze from 2 p.m. Eastern Time here on 7, followed by, of course, the AFL blockbuster between Collingwood and Melbourne.